comfortable with?
Well, I really enjoy the breathing, and I know that sounds silly, but I find it very relaxing, and you learn a lot just from the different sort of techniques and breathing that you have mentioned through the sort of weeks that we've been doing it, and they're very relaxing. It's been very enjoyable.
Well, funny, that is just what I was reading there. There was a Harvard cardiologist who developed in the 1970s. It's called the relaxation response, and it's the program we've been doing. Is, well, I didn't know it, but it's based on that, but not on that out of like that I know it was based out of that. But like back even then, this is a cardiologist who works on the heart, was using and developing these techniques and practices because they help to lower blood pressure, high blood pressure, which is of course is a stress response. Stress also suppresses the immune system. So I know when I am stressed, I am more likely to get a cold or a sickness or a flu or some description. So stress suppresses the immune system. It also gives us digestive trouble and trouble, as you know, sleeping, eating, and even hearing. Okay, so and I know when I'm very, very stressed or 40 things coming at me, you know, the way you don't hear or you get overwhelmed. So that all of what we've been doing, I'll talk a wee bit more about it in this, or managing your stress. Anybody else? Oh, the desktop doesn't let me speak into the microphone. Yeah, I enjoyed all the content, all you've introduced over the weeks. I like that. The help, the back, I have a back. Okay, well, we'll do more back exercise today. And my new website, yoga classes every week, is I recorded the weekend.
Criminal court today in charge of the joint enterprise to kill the 55-year-old victim.
Jesus, guys.
Draws ropes, which is brilliant. But you hear the stuff she like.
I need to see if we're muting everybody.
I know, Paul, the host, Paul, and then I'll mute everybody.
Right. Hello.
You're still the host.
Oh, I didn't make you host. Sorry.
You just thought like you make me host, and then we'll.
Right, you're host now.
Grand, good woman. I don't know what you said there in the background, guys. So let me see, somebody's put up on chat, the breathing too has helped calm so much. Yes, so your breathing, this is what we're going to be talking about here while we're doing our grounding exercise. I'm going to be just doing a wee recap as you do your grounding. Okay, so just get comfy. You can lie back. When I go to meditate, I can do it in the treatment room. Sometimes I get up on the big bed and I turn on the electric blanket and I get in underneath the blankets and I do it there. You don't have to be sitting in meditation pose. Wherever you can relax, switch off, slow down and calm down, that's where you go to for your relaxation, guys, your stress management. And what better day to do it than on a lovely midwinter's day like that, where the wind and the rain's pounding the houses, and I wouldn't be surprised if there's layers of snow any minute now and a polar bear walks up and down the road. Anything could happen. So just lie back and again, feel free there, just using the chat function to give us feedback. Even anything you would like to see that I can research and do, because it's all available and out there, and I can integrate anything into the program. So just lying back, arms by your side, palms facing up, get comfy, get cozy, get the cushions underneath the head, get the blanket wrapped around you, close your eyes, just bringing your awareness to the center of the forehead and bringing your awareness to your breath, just breathing in and out through the nose. Just noticing how we feel. Breathing in and out. through the nose. Relaxing the shoulders and the upper back. The chest, heart and lungs, and the tummy. Feeling your body getting heavier and heavier wherever you're lying. Feeling your forehead getting heavier. Just listening to the weather outside, the wind, the rain. Letting your whole body relax and sink heavier. Thighs, backs of the knees. Calves and heels. Bringing your awareness to your toes, allowing your toes to go heavy. The top of the feet and the sole of the feet. Feel your whole feet go heavy. And your ankles. Your legs and your knees. Your pelvis. Waist. Torso, hands and arms, neck and throat, your head. Just breathing in and out through the nose. Just starting off to regulate our breathing. Remembering that we are not linear beings, we are multidimensional. We're not just physical. We are emotional, spiritual, intuitive, soulful. Beings. Knowing and getting to understand and be aware of every aspect of who we are. We are also energetic beings, and one of the first things that stress affects, of course, is our energy levels. We become dull, and then depression can sink in. Trying to find 20 minutes a day, that's all I'm asking of you, 20 minutes a day to manage your stress. Remembering that heaven is not a place but a state of mind where we're at peace. Our minds are at peace with the absence of suffering. And that our neurology, so our mind and our brain, affects our biology. Just continuing to breathe in and out through the nose. Big deep breaths in, tummy out. Out, tummy in. Learning to breathe properly. Remembering that the breath is one of the access points to the nervous system. The others are, of course, your yoga practice, your therapies, and your meditation. And they all bring positive changes in the brain. Taking now a clear intention for this session just into your heart. So something that you would like to get out of this session. Take the clear intention for it into your heart. Remembering that to change our biology from living in the past to living and creating a new future, physically and mentally, We have to change our thoughts, change our emotions. So think differently. Think it what the new you looks like. Then you'll feel it. And then you will see it. Remembering that everything we've been working on regulates our internal state. So no matter what happens in our external environment, and we may even have a few days or a few weeks of heightened stress and tension, but that we go back to our default position, which is our calming nervous system switched on most of the time. And I've had a crazy few weeks. Things have started to slow down again now. And I notice the heightened stress and elevated tension and the stress response in the body in those periods. But I know they will end and that I will come out of that and I will go back to a default position of calm. Big deep breaths just in and out through the nose, breathing in, tummy out tummy in. And we need that stress response to be able to take on and deal with those pressures and times in our life when our responsibilities demand more of us. And in those times, our automatic nervous system, the autonomic, maintains health and balance even though we're in overdrive. It's always automatically taking care of our bodily functions while we live our lives, while we come back, waiting for us to come back into a place of calm. Big deep breaths in, tummy out tummy in. Relaxing the shoulders, upper back, in, tummy out tummy in. And we'll just start our 5 minutes of breathing practice. We've done a bit there. And we'll do our 4, 4, and 4. Okay, so I'll call in and out. So remember, breathe in for 4, hold it, and out for 4. Okay, all right. I'll just call when we're ready to start a new one. Just do it by yourselves on the count of 3, 2, 1. Big deep breath in, tummy out. Out. In. Out. In. Out. In. Out. In. Out. In. Out. In. Out. Last time. In. Out. going now to our 4, and we'll try for 10. If you can't do that, that's okay. Just do your 3 and your 6 and your 4 and your 8. Just whatever length of inhale you can and whatever length of exhale you can, okay? And you will notice, and you should be starting to notice, the relaxation response in the body already, because everything slows down and you start to notice your body getting heavier. Your brain waves are changing from the heightened state of beta down into your alpha, okay? On the count of 3, 2, 1, big deep breath in, tummy out, out. In, out. In, out. In, out. In, out. In, out. Last time. In, out. Moving to our bees breath, where again we're breathing in for 3 or 4. We're breathing out for as long as we can, okay? So I'm just joining the thumb and forefinger together for this one. On the count of 3, 2, 1, big deep breath in, off we go, tummy out. And don't worry if you can't do your 30 seconds, just again, do what you can, as long as your exhale is longer than your inhale, okay? We'll just do one more, but before we do, today is our Indian head massage. So if you have a nice oil, just think about where you have it, and after this, and after the poses, where we'll go to get it. I'm just going to do the dry one today, because I've done quite a few of these this week, okay? And we'll just do another wee bees breath there. Going again in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Big deep breath in, tummy out. Keep going if you can. That one was a wee bit shorter for me. Good. Dropping the head down onto the chest. Let's just open up the back of the neck. Breathing in, tummy out. Out, tummy in. You can keep the hands on the tummy if you so wish, and just allowing the back of the neck to open up down into the shoulders. And I have a nice wee one for us today, just for the shoulders. Big deep breath in, head onto the back of the shoulders, just opening up the whole front of the neck area, front of the throat. Breathing in, tummy out, out, tummy in. Relaxing the shoulders. And taking the head onto the right shoulder, feeling that wee pull up the left-hand side of the neck and the shoulders. Just focusing on your breath, your awareness at your third eye. Big deep breath in, head onto the left shoulder. Feeling that stretch up the outside of the right hand side of the neck. Trying to get the head as far over onto the left shoulder as you can. Breathing in, tummy out, out, tummy in. Head back to center. Let's rotate the head. Head onto the chest. Big deep breath in. Let's bring the head onto the right shoulder. Back of the shoulders. Breathing out through the nose as we come down round. Big deep breath in as we come up round. Breathing out as we come down. Big deep breath in as we come up round. Breathing out as we come down. Let's go in the other direction. Big deep breath in as we come up round. Breathing out as we come down. Big deep breath in as we come up round. Breathing out as we come down. Big deep breath in as we come up round. Breathing out as we come down. Good, guys. So I'm just going to go to the mat. We'll do a few poses, okay? And again, if you want to start getting the legs, the feet and the legs just higher than the heart, okay? So you can bring the legs up onto a chair there, or if you're lying down, bring the legs up onto cushions or pillows, but just elevate the legs so that they're above the heart, okay? So I'm just going to throw the legs up the wall here. Just whatever's comfortable for you. And it's to help, just take the pressure off the heart, get the bum in nice and tight against the wall, and to help just drain the lymphatic there, okay? Just from the side of the ankles. Just having your arms out by the side. And allow your lower back and your upper back and your shoulders to relax. And you can have your arms out wide by the side. Breathing in and out through the nose. And just feel that tension and stress. Drain away from the legs. Breathing in, tummy out, out, tummy in. Just turning onto the right side, just coming into fetal position for a wee second. We should be feeling a bit more relaxed now, just breathing in and out through the nose. Breathing in, tummy out, out, tummy in. Listening to that weather around us, being grateful to be inside. being conscious of how we feel. And just coming onto our backs. Bringing the heels up to the bottom. Arms out by the side, palms facing up, soles of the feet touching, just allowing the pelvis, hips and groin to open up. Breathing in, tummy out. Out, tummy in. Allowing that lower back to drop onto the mat. Feeling that groin opening up, bring the knees together, big deep breath in, knees over to the right, head to the left. Feeling that gentle stretch into the back, the legs, the spine, and even into the abdomen and the chest. And again, just keeping your eyes closed, keeping your focus on your forehead. Let's go to the other side. Big deep breath in, legs over to the left, head to the right. So yes, guys, I was saying there, I interrupted myself. The new website is nearly up and running. I've only 2 more videos to do. Both of one's a nighttime yoga and one's an hour-long yoga. But the breathing practices will all be on it, okay? So it's called onlineyogaclasses.ie if you want to have a wee look out in advance for it. But there's meditations on there, there's self-care, there's yoga. And let's go now out to the right again, head to the left. And if anyone wants to bring their legs, straighten the legs out there, bring their left arm closer to the body, but keep the shoulders on the mat, just so you're getting a deeper twist there into the back and the sides of the body, as well as up into the tummy and abdomen area. And just concentrate and focus on letting your body just chill and relax there. And let's bring the legs over to the left, head to the right. Coming just round into child's pose, and then we'll do a few back bends. So just opening the knees out, and you can use a brick underneath the forehead if you so wish, or a cushion. You can just cuddle the cushion there, just coming into child's pose, just real gentle. Bum back towards the heels. You can rest the forehead on the hands either. Nice pose for the soles of the feet, the ankles, shoulders. Just breathing into it. And then walk the arms or the shoulders forward more, open the knees more, let the body get even lower. And just come on to our tummies on the mat. And we'll just do a few back bends and then a few standing poses. And we'll move then to our lovely Indian head massage. So, we've loads of time yet. So guys, just coming into a gentle back bend like this, looking up, okay? So you've just got, you're down on your forearms, the shoulders are over the elbows, just looking up, relaxing the whole body. And if you're able to, just big deep breath in, straighten the arms, up you go. Just coming into your back bend, gentle back bend. If you need to move the hands forward more, do. And if you can move the hands back a wee bit, do that as well. Just going deeper into your back bend, relaxing the bum. And you feel that really into the lower back. And anyone who wants to take the hands back a wee bit more can, as you start to move back into Cobra. Just allow that lower back to settle. Feel the muscles adjusting, feel the lower back adjusting, and just come down out of that. Good. We'll do a few half Supermans just for the sides of the lower back. So arms out straight in front, forehead on the mat. And we're just going to raise our right arm, left leg, and look up. Big deep breath in. Breathing out. Up we go. Right arm, left leg. Down we come. Let's do the other side. Big deep breath in. Breathing out. Left arm, right leg. Looking up. Down we come. Let's do the other side again. Big deep breath in. Right arm, left leg. Down we come. Let's do the other side. Big deep breath in, left arm, right leg. Down we come, hands on the mat where you can. Big deep breath in, breathing out, just push up into your Cobra. Or have the hands further back a wee bit if you can, or forward more. Wherever just that you're getting the tummy on the mat and the back is dropping down in, okay? And down we come out of that. We'll do both arms, both legs. Big deep breath in. Breathing out. Up we go. Both arms, both legs. Nice strong backs. Down we come. Hands onto the mat. Big deep breath in. Breathe out. Push up into your Cobra. Good. Push back onto the knees. Just come into your child's pose again there, opening the knees out, bums back on the heels. Just come into your child's pose a wee second again. Breathing all the time, being conscious and aware and alert for your breath. Good. And pop up into our downward dog, guys. So I'm not going to do it today because we get tendonitis in the foot. But pop up into your downward dog, hands out the width of the mat, feet out the width of the mat, and just get those heels back down and out. And just pop up into your downward dog for a few seconds. Just breathing in and out through the nose. Hands out the width of the mat, feet out the width of the mat, push those heels back down and out, push back off your hands, wrists and arms, just so you know how to do this. If you want to practice it in your own time. Good. And just walk the hands back and let's come up onto the feet. Okay, so I'm going to show you a lovely pose now, a simple one I'm going to use the fireplace here so you can see it properly. This is for the shoulders and the upper back. So it's a really simple pose, okay? You would get into 90 degrees. So I'm just seeing if I'm at 90 degrees here. And then we allow the head to drop, okay? So we get into 90 degrees and the feet are out shoulder width apart. You push off the wall and you just allow the head to drop down. So the bum is over the heels, and as the arms extend out and stretch, you can move the feet back and the head will drop through even more, okay? Just holding that. Find your door, your wall, fireplace, whatever you can use to hold on to there. And your arms are nice and straight. Your legs are straight. Your bum is over the heels. Good. Pushing off the wall, nice straight arms, and allow the head to drop through. Relaxing the whole body. The lower back will even start to drop down in there, and you'll feel stretch up the calves, and up we come out of that. Good. So again, another wee one that is very simple to do, at home, and it's great for the back, the upper shoulders, and the arms, okay? All right, so we'll just do this mat, just so that you guys can see it. We'll just do a few poses for the legs, okay? So just a few simple ones. Take the feet out, shoulder width apart, and just drop down, legs nice and straight, just taking the hands towards the toes. Dropping the head, feet are straight, heels turned out a wee bit, toes slightly in, and just breathing into that. Allowing the head to drop. Holding your pose. Don't worry if you can't touch the toes. And let's come up out of that. So again, if you were repeating this one and you were doing it at home, to get the length into the back of the legs, to straighten them, to open up the hamstring and the calves, you would do your ragdoll. So you just fold the arms over and you would hang for as long as you can, and then you would fold the arms over in the other direction. And you would just hang in the other direction. So just a wee tip for reusing the video. And if you did your ragdoll a couple of minutes each day, you would really, really notice the backs of those legs starting to open up, and the knees starting to become looser, and the whole leg starting to become looser, okay? All right, guys, so we will just finish off before we do our Indian head massage. We'll just finish off on a few wee ones for the side of the body. So just go wider on the legs, and we're just going to come down the right-hand side of the body towards the toes, feet nice and straight, legs straight, bum over the heels, dropping the head. Just relax there into that. Taking the hands to the other side now, just swing it over very carefully and gently. Good. Taking your left hand then to your left toes, your right hand to your right toes, just falling forwards. You need to bend the knees and go back into it too, okay? Just pump those muscles. And if anyone wants to clasp their hands behind the back, we'll do that too. And then we'll lift the shoulders, lift the arms up into the air. Big deep breath in. Breathing out, lifting the arms up into the air, all the way up. And down we come, and onto your mats or chairs, get comfy for your Indian head massage. So like I say, I'm doing it dry because I have about 3 of these this week, okay? And again, but it's a lovely, lovely treatment just for brings the oxygen to the cells, to the brain. Lovely, lovely relaxing treatment. So just grab your oil or whatever you're using, or you can do it dry like me, okay? So a wee bit of Indian head massage too, and now for about 10 minutes, and then we'll finish with our meditation, okay? And at any time, if you need to let the head drop, that's fine, okay? All right, so I'm just going to start by effleuraging the head, okay? So that's just moving the scalp like this. Closing your eyes and just breathing in and out through the nose, just as you move the scalp. Good. And then I want you to, as if you were shampooing the hair. So just moving the head and the scalp as if you're shampooing the hair. And remember to try and take 20 minutes a day, guys, just for your stress management, and do something. I'm just using the head down now, using one hand up through. Just try to do something, but did you try to get your 20 minutes a day, be it a walk, be it your meditation, whatever it might be, okay? And again, just shampooing around the back of the head now. That feels nice, lovely. And then you're going to take your thumbs like hooks, and you're just going to bring them in around the back of the ears and just massage around the bone and the skull, the back of the ears. So this was a brilliant, brilliant treatment to do during lockdown because nobody had their hair done. So it's sort of, you weren't upsetting anybody's hair. And just press along that ridge along the back of the skull to the center of the head. Any tenderness, just work it out. About 4 or 5. Good. And then we're just going to take your hands into claws. And we're going to move the hands like claws like this through the scalp, okay? Just moving the hands like claws through the scalp. And kind of twisting them, twisting movements. Breathing in and out through the nose. And again, just effleurage through the hair. Just effleuraging through the hair. Lovely. And then we're just going to pluck the hair. And maybe if there's anyone joining us can't pluck the hair, just continue with your shampooing and your circular moving of the scalp motion. So just pluck through the hair as if you were braiding it, plaiting it, just plucking at it, you know, like you were trying to get it into braids there. And lovely to be doing this inside on a day like this. Plucking at the hair. Good. And then I want you to just refix the hair and just take your thumb and your forefinger and just massage the top of the skull. So as I was saying to you guys, I get bouts where it's just really crazy busy, okay, and the last couple of weeks have been one of them. There was a couple of weeks too in the middle of February were the same. So we get that, it's normal, it's our responsibilities every so often. But I know it won't last. I just push through. At the end of it, I'm very tired. But last night I had a lovely Reiki treatment from somebody and feel so much better today, okay? So just know and understand. A, try to get your 20 minutes a day. And B, you are going to have periods of intense pressure. Bring your hands now to the center of the forehead and just massage your third eye, the pituitary gland, the pineal gland, You will have periods of that, but the important thing is to try and come out of it, okay? To then, you know, that otherwise we do get into a chronic stress condition, all right? So just try to come out of it and just then drain all that down the side of the neck. And I'll do up the program for Paula and send it through again to Paula and Anne-Marie in the office, okay, for the next 6 weeks. That'll take us up to the start of July. And then usually in July time, I'm busy with, and hopefully we'll all be allowed to meet in groups. If you want to massage the shoulders so I can get the arms round, do that too. Just depends how far I can get the arms round, but just draining all that away. The summer then is busy sometimes with workshops, you know, like 1 and 2 hour workshops, and at least people will be able to get together then and do all this stuff in groups in nice settings and all the rest of it. Good. And then just coming back to the hair, and we're going to do our window wipers through the hair. So you're just moving the hair like your window wipers. Doing the back as well. And again, round the bone of the skull, use your thumbs again if there's any residual tenderness there. Good. And then I want you to take the fingers, and we're just going to come to the middle of the head. The fingers are meeting, pressing down, and just work the whole way back. All the way back. And then coming to, again, down from the center of the head, pressing the fingers in, working the whole way back. And above the ears, nice pressure there, nice rotational movement, working the fingers all the way back. Good. And then just recalibrating your hair there, recalibrating your hair, and just doing the side of your eyebrows for the sinuses. And I tend to mix and match a lot of these treatments now, because when you learn the sequences, you can mix and match between, do a bit of facial reflexology or acupressure and just coming down to the side of the nostrils for the sinuses as well. And you can do some Indian head massage and blend it with a wee bit of facial reflexology. Good. And then just drain all of that away down through the neck again. Just getting ready for your meditation. So I want you to drink plenty of water after this session, as always, okay? And just lying back, getting comfy, getting your blankets and your cushions and your pillows, and we'll just do our meditation. Closing the eyes, bringing your awareness to the third eye. And remember that always trying to be aware of what's going on in the body and mind, what your stresses are, how you're reacting to what's going on in life. Setting your intention, meditating on it, managing your thoughts, and eventually you will start to notice significant and profound changes in your life. Keeping your awareness on your third eye and just letting your breath now settle. And I want you to notice, is your breath softer in the body? Just imagining we're walking in the desert and the warm summer sun is on our face and body, and we can feel the sun and its healing. And you're just walking along, and our mind is at peace. And what do we mean by peace? We mean the absence of suffering. Mental suffering such as anxiety or depression, emotional suffering. Maybe it's about something we can't accept, we don't understand, we can't let go of, we can't forgive. You just keep walking through the desert, but you don't feel alone. And you see an oasis in the distance, palm trees and water glistening and a few houses, and you just walk towards it. You reach the oasis and you sit back against the palm tree. You close your eyes and you cross your legs and you feel the hard, rough hardness of the palm tree against your back, and you're completely present in that oasis in the desert. And you feel the sun start to go down and darkness come upon the world, and you drift off into a dreamlike state. And you feel your body just getting lighter and softer. And you notice your breath is light in the body. And you're completely relaxed, calm, and at peace. And I want you now to imagine that looking down on you in that oasis in the desert is a new you. Someone without physical and mental pain or suffering. Someone who has changed, maybe something small about themselves that's a personality trait, a memorized emotion, a thought process that's disturbing. And I want the new you to look down at the old you, and the old you to look down at the new you. And just again, focusing on your intention for anything that you want to heal. Remembering that healing and accepting and forgiveness can be more so about losing the question than about receiving any answers. I want you to imagine you as that new self. Maybe you're taking better control of your life and the people in it. Maybe you're setting more firm and established boundaries. Maybe we're being firmer with our own thoughts, managing our thoughts and our thought processes better. Maybe we're forgiving someone and letting them go. And as your present day responsibilities and worries drift into your mind, just let them drift on, because they will. And then I want the new you to sit down in the place of the old you in the desert, in that oasis, replacing the old you. Remember, we can change, and we are changing and transforming all the time. See the person that you are, be the person that you are, and other people will adjust and respond to that, to you. For anyone who wants to stay on there just and relax for another 10 minutes, and you'll have your 20 minutes meditation today, that's fine. Just come out of it whenever you're ready, or if you've responsibilities and have to go back to work, that's okay too. We all have those. And I'll see you next week, guys, for the new 6-week course. And of course, if you have any feedback, just message me. I'm on Facebook, lots of social media, on my Facebook page. Thanks to Paula and everyone at Northern Ireland Rural Women's Network. These things aren't easy to organise and to sort people out and get links out and all the rest of it. And I'll see you next week, everyone. Thank you.